Have you ever thought about a seed? Good seeds are little things that, if planted at the right time, the right place, and are tended to, become huge blessings down the road. Whatever seeds you're sowing today, seeds for your future, for your family, for your faith, or for actual food, you're at the right place. Welcome to the Sowing Seed Podcast. Now, from the studio on top of a hill in a very, very remote location, here's your host, Matt Miller.
It's late September 2017, and as I look down the hill here at EIEIO, I'm really kind of bummed out by all the weeds that have overtaken the garden. You see, there's a period of time, it normally happens around here sometime in July, where everything is planted, the existing vegetables that we've planted are established, and we let the irrigation do its thing, and we transition from preparation and planting and kind of nurturing to harvesting. And the time is spent 100% on that harvest, and then of course the processing in the house, in the kitchen of that harvest. Well, we all have weeds. You're probably wondering, okay, what the heck is he talking about? Well, if we were to go down the hill and till a bunch of soil to where that dirt is black or dark brown with nothing in it except for the clumps of dirt in that area of the field, it would stay that way for a very short period of time. And before long, weeds would completely overtake that plot of land. That's what's happened in our garden. But that's also what happens in our mind. See, everything tends towards disorganization, towards disarray, towards bad, towards weeds. And so in order for us to protect our mind and to prevent the weeds from growing, we constantly need to be putting good stuff in to prevent the weeds, the bad, the negative from overtaking it. For me over the years, that's been reading books. It's been attending conferences. It's been getting myself around others with similar interests that can make me better, and constantly being in the growth and learning mode in my life. You know, I read somewhere years ago that the average high school graduate, after they graduate from high school, reads less than half a book a year. That's a sad thing, because education really begins after school is over. And if I was limited to just what I learned in college, man, my family wouldn't have anything that it has today, because most has been built on that foundation I had in school, but most of it has been learning that happened long after I got out of the classroom. So I encourage you to think about your mind and your life like that field, and make sure that you are tending it on a regular basis. There's no better way to do it today with audiobooks, with podcasts, and then just watching what you end up putting in it every day, because the secular society will do all it can to overcome you and me and our thought process if we're not careful. It's got to be a focused effort on a daily basis. And then, of course, I shouldn't forget the fact that continuing to pour yourself into the Word should be the number one priority. Continue to read the Bible and let it speak to you. because that's God talking. Hope this helps, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Sowing Seed Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a 5-star review in iTunes or your podcast player of choice. So until next time, go plant the seed you need to succeed.